Hello, everybody in advance. Just waiting for more people to come in. It is early, early, early. It's 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time. We starting a trend, y'all. We are starting a trend. I just want to come in here and spend a little time, give some of my time. Talk about Saitama, talk about crypto in general, talk about life. Hey, y'all, if y'all be seeing those comments, right? Them little bot comments or whatever like that in the chats, y'all know that's not me. Them little WhatsApps and all of that. I do not do WhatsApp. I don't even have WhatsApp. So please don't respond to that because I would hate for anybody out there to get scammed. All right. Y'all got all of these WhatsApp bots and yeah, y'all got all of these WhatsApp bots, right? And what they try to do is reel y'all in by thinking that pretending to be one of us content creators. All right. But the thing is, y'all, look at this chart. Look at this chart. This is crazy. I told y'all that it was not going to stay on the down. All right. I think yesterday we did hit like the 2 zeros. Yesterday we did hit like the 2 zeros, 2 9 range. Just a snippet of it, I think. And now we're going back up. So now it's time for that uptrend. It's time for the uptrend. We wait for some more people to get in here, y'all. Y'all know me. I be up early. Y'all gotta get used to getting up early. Get up early. This is not really early. I've been up earlier than this recording. I've been up earlier than this recording, and I love doing these early live streams. So we're gonna see how many people come up in here after early. I'm gonna see how many people up early. Some people probably at work though. Yep, some people probably at work. When it comes to the holders, we did not. When it comes to the holders, we did not pick up a lot overnight. We did. I would say probably about. I would say we probably picked up about 50 to 100 holders overnight. But that any progress is better than no progress. So we have to take into account that things are still getting done. All right, any progress is better than no progress. So that is actually a good thing that we were able to pick up some holders. Let me see. Yeah, I got so much stuff up. The market is going back up. We have 1.10 trillion again. Hey, I'm telling y'all too, it's just a matter of time, right? It's really just a matter of time before we go on a it's just a matter of time before we actually go on a legitimate bull run. I'm talking about a legitimate bull run. It's just a matter of time. Because see, a lot of individuals, like I said, they put a lot of stock into the now. Too much, if you ask me. But y'all have to understand, there have been bull runs before. There have been bull runs in the stock market and the crypto market. Okay, way before a lot of your times. I'm just getting some stuff set up, y'all. So I will let individuals come in, if any come in. Put something in the live chat for. Put something in the live chat for the individuals that come in. All right. But I told y'all what was going to happen, and now we're seeing that. Now we're about to see a little run. So I don't know what people were doing when Saitama was down, but I told y'all these are some lows. We're not going to keep seeing these lows like that. We're not going to keep seeing these lows. We're eventually going to have a nice little run within the market. Okay, and then you're going to have individuals who come in on the. You're going to have people that come in on the FOMO, and they're going to be buying at the highs. Now, just imagine if individuals bought like kind of like at that borderline, that 2029, that 2003. You already would have been up. You already would have been up. All right. But for the individuals that did buy those lows, congratulations. Congratulations. And then when I made my video yesterday, I made a video, right? I made some videos pinpointing. I made videos pinpointing where I would buy it. And I don't know how other individuals took that, but I made videos pinpointing where I would buy it. Just setting up some stuff, y'all. Y'all know I keep it moving. I'm always multitasking. Doing business and multitasking. Let me see what we got. What up, Gopi? How everything going, fam? I'm just enjoying this chart. How y'all liking the chart? What was y'all doing on the low? What was everybody doing at the low? Because I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if we see that that 2035. Do not be surprised if we see that 2035. Hey, look, when I be putting out these videos, right? I always give out hints. I try not to give financial advice or whatever like that. I do not want to give financial advice. You do whatever you're going to do with your money. But I made videos, y'all. I was telling y'all where it was going to stop at. All right, I showed y'all the trend lines and all of that yesterday. I showed the trend lines and all that, and I want to know if people actually took it and ran with it or what they do. They was like, oh, that's nice. And now look at it this morning. Y'all know me. Y'all know I got in on the some of the lows, right? Y'all know I had to get in. I always stay ready. All right, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's what I say. So then when you know how to read between the lines and read the lines and stuff like that and understand the charts and the trends, you can wake up the charts like this morning. Now I can wake up the charts like this morning. Yeah, I'm about to always stay multitasking doing major things. I'm about to drop a video. I'm doing a live stream and I'm about to put up I'm about to drop another YouTube video. I stay on the move, y'all. I stay multitask. You gotta know how to multitask. I hope y'all attacking. Y'all attacking out there. Attacking out there in the real world. Because look, we had so much sugarcoating going on in YouTube. So much sugarcoating going on in these platforms that we tune into. Okay, and you got individuals, right, who do the sugarcoating. Okay, you got individuals who do too much sugarcoating on YouTube to make the average Joe feel good. Okay, and it should not be like that. Sometimes we need tough love in order to get that motivation. Okay, so we can get where we want to go at. How many individuals right now are just somewhere they do not want to be at right now? Whether it be a business, a 9 to 5, you're going to work, you hate going to the job you're at, okay? You hate working with the people you work with. We got to demand it. We got to learn how to demand stuff. Demand stuff. But in order to know that, we got to know how to put ourselves in the position to do that. Good morning, Tom. Good to see you back. I'm trying out the early live stream. I know I did like yesterday, I did like a midday, but I'm trying out the early ones too. I'd be up early. Sometimes I just be doing, when I do a lot of my business stuff in the morning, I just have so much time because a lot of my other businesses are automated. Yeah, get into automations. Y'all got businesses, learn how to automate them, and you will notice you'll have a lot of time on your hands. And then you can do other extracurricular activities. Automation, and so on. Look at that. I'm very interested in seeing where Saitama is going to go from here. Very interesting. I think that we can go as high as the 3.5s. In my opinion, don't take my word for it. I think we can go as far as the 3.5s. We got to get into looking at these trends. See these trends right here? Look at this right here from July the 26th. Y'all see this? From July the 26th. This is when we start having these kind of uptrends. When the market was, and this was from when the market was doing decent too. July 27th. So from July the 26th, 27th, that was those were good market days. Very good market days. But yeah, y'all, we got to get into demanding what we want. Okay, even with through business, through 9 to 5, we got to start demanding and stop accepting. Stop letting people tell us what they're going to give us and we accept it and take it. All right. Even with like a 9 to 5. Now, me myself, I do my businesses or whatever like that. I have the option to go back to a 9 to 5 if I want to, but I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in years. Okay. And let me tell y'all, I have certain skill sets, right? I have certain skills. Work in the transportation field, got skills everywhere else. So in the 9 to 5 sector, I'd be good. Okay. The thing is, I have situations all the time where because from like the past of me applying to like jobs and stuff like that, I guess my resume still floats around out there, and I still get individuals calling me. I still get managers and all of that business owners calling me, asking me would I want to work for their company. And a lot of time I'm just like, no. I'm just like, no, I got too much going on. I just don't have time for a job right now. Okay, because I got a lot of business stuff going on. And some of them, you will be surprised how many call and actually they'll call back. For some of them, when I say no, I'm not interested. Because the thing is this, they're highly interested in me because I have certain skill sets. But a lot of times I just say no. I just say no, I'm not interested. You'll be surprised how many call back and want to accommodate me for me to come work for them. All right. So for example, I have some jobs call me and they're saying, well, can you come work for us? And they say, these are the days we want you to work, the hours. This is what we want to pay you. And, we work weekends or whatever like that. And so I would just be like, no. And they'll be like, well, and then they'll call back, right? They'll call back and they'll say, well, what will work for you. And I would just throw something out there just to be I would throw something out there just to entertain it, right? So I would say something like, well, I need this pay. I don't want that pay. I need this pay. I need higher pay. If I was to work a job, I would need this higher pay. I can't work these hours. I don't want to be working these kind of hours. I want to get off this early because I have other stuff to do. Okay. You say you work Saturdays. I'm not a weekend worker. I do not work weekends. If I was to work a job, I do not work weekends. I don't want to do any Saturdays. So in order for me to even consider anything or entertain anything, I don't want to work these hours. I want more pay. I want this pay. Okay. I don't want to work weekends. I don't want to do any of that. So individuals might think, well, damn, that's not fair, because most of the workers working those jobs, they got to accept that craziness, right? They got to accept it. You will be surprised how many people call me back. How many business owners call me back and say, hey, okay, we love your skills. This is what we can do. You want to get off around this time? We'll let you off around this time so you can finish whatever business ventures you got. You don't want to work Saturdays. We are a Saturday working company. You don't want to work Saturdays. Hey, you don't have to work Saturdays. And you say you want this pay. We can pay you a little bit more than that pay. You just got to keep it confidential, and because we can't be telling the other employees that. You will be surprised how many jobs do that. You have to demand. Don't people want to be in a position where they're able to demand what they want from a 9 to 5? I'm in a position where I'm able to demand. All right. Now it may not seem fair, but hey, some of them be high, some of them, like, if you have a certain skill set, you'll be highly sought after. You'll be surprised how many of these jobs will kind of readjust for individuals, but you have to demand it. Come on, we're talking about, I've had jobs tell me that they're going to pay me way more than what the average Joe makes. I have had jobs to say, okay, you don't want to work weekends, you'll be the only employee not working a weekend. I've had jobs say, okay, these are the time we usually let our employees off. You want to get off early? This is what we'll do. You can get off earlier. I've had jobs. I've had jobs say that if you come in on these conditions, you'll have to sign some kind of agreement similar to, like, it's not like an NDA or anything like that, but I have to sign some kind of agreement saying that I can't say nothing to the other employees. You got to demand it. You got to put yourself in a position. But the thing is that we are so damn accustomed to going to these jobs, and I know some of them we got to take and all of that to make ends meet and do whatever the hell we got to do, okay, to keep the lights on. But sometimes we have to learn to put ourselves in position, okay, to where we can demand something from a 9 to 5. Demand it. Stop accepting it. Okay? Because a lot of us are working at jobs where they're telling you what you have to do. Oh, you may not be a person that like working weekends, but this job may say, well, if you want this job, you got to work a weekend. Oh, this is when you getting off. You got to go get your kids. You got to do certain activities, sports events for kids. You're not doing that. You're doing these hours. Okay? You're getting this pay. You're getting this pay. We're not giving you that. This is what we're giving you. This is what you're going to accept. We accept too much bull crap. How can we put ourselves in position? Okay, how can we put ourselves in position to demand business? Business. Okay, start a business or whatever like that. And it could be any damn thing. A lot of people overthink business. Sometimes your business is right under your nose. You look, the thing is this right here, right? You have a skill set. Certain people have like a skill sets. They have trades. If you got a trade, you got a skill set. If you got a bachelor's degree from a college, you have a skill set. That can be your business. Turn your skill set into a business. Stop giving it to another company. Turn it into a business. Okay? Because now you have leverage. When you build businesses, now you have leverage. Okay? Now when these jobs are calling you, you can turn them down because now you got a business, you're making money, you're making your own revenue. Okay, now you can turn them down. Because jobs are not, especially people that got like highly sought after skills and certain skills, these jobs are not used to individuals telling them no. I tell their ass no in a minute, and I tell them what I want. And they call back, a lot of them call back and adjust. Okay, we got to get into demanding. Okay? People think that it's not doable. It's doable. You just got to put yourself in position to say no. Put yourself in the position to say no. And if you got a highly sought after skill, they will call you back. And they will build around you. You don't want to work weekends? Okay. You don't have to work weekends. You want more pay? We'll give you this pay. You want to get off these hours? We'll get you off these hours. Okay? And a lot of times I just entertain. A lot of times I still just say no. Okay? Sometimes we just want to see the power that we have, the leverage that we have. Okay, so we got to get into that, y'all. Y'all businesses is right under y'all nose. It's what y'all do every day. Y'all are just, a lot of people are just deciding to give it away, okay, and work for another job. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the thing is this, the reason why there's nothing wrong with that really at times because we got to only go with what we know, okay? For individuals that don't have no one that can come along and tell them, hey, do it this way instead of that way, okay? They don't know. They just do not know. Okay? So the thing is this, if we had individuals come along and tell us the right way to do it and we know, then we can put those practices into action. We can put them into action. We can start building our business. All right? Whatever you're doing at a business, sometimes you can do from home or you can build your own business, whether it's online or through a brick and mortar. So for individuals that don't know what a brick and mortar is, that's like a physical place. All right. But another thing that we have to understand also is that a lot of that stuff we can't start up, okay, until we have things like our credit right. We got to have credit right. People take credit for granted. You know, they do a lot of reckless stuff. You know, messing up rental history, not paying car notes, whatever it may be, not even paying cell phone bills. I mean, they wreck their whole credit. But the thing is this, credit is powerful. I live most of my life on credit. On credit. All right. So we got to get our credit game down too. We got to learn credit. We got to learn how to build credit. We got to learn how to start entities up. Learn how to start LLCs up and corporations. We have to learn how to do all of that stuff. These are entities, right? These are wealth entities that will take care of you in your lifetime. Do you know that you can live through credit, that you don't even have to spend money? When I was working a 9 to 5 years ago, right? This is how crazy that my credit. Look, when I was working a 9 to 5 years ago, my credit was set up to where I was able to save a whole paycheck a month. There are individuals that can't save a whole paycheck a month. There are individuals that get paid 2 to 3 times a month, and all of it got to go to bills because they don't have structure. They don't have credit set up. They don't have entity setups. All right. There are not a lot of people that can save one whole paycheck a month. All right. It's how you set things up. You have to have entities set up. You have to have credit entities set up. Okay. I used to teach that. I used to teach individuals how to do that, how to save a whole paycheck a month. The thing is this, if you're going to be working in the 9 to 5 space, you got to know how to maximize it out. You got to know how to max it out. Just like if you're working in the business space, you can max out your business. You got to know how to max out the 9 to 5 space. The 9 to 5 is not used for, the 9 to 5 should not be a permanent catalyst. Okay. It should not be the end all be all. A 9 to 5 is a tool. A 9 to 5 should be used as a tool to get towards wealth. That's what it should be. A 9 to 5 is no end all be all. It's a tool. It's a source of money that you have coming in every 2 weeks, every week, whatever it may be, every month. Because some individuals have these weird ass jobs where they get paid every month. Okay, it should be a tool used to as a stepping stone towards wealth. All right. How do you do that? All right. How do you do that? You set up your credit. Set up your credit real good. Okay. You probably got to pay some stuff off. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Set up your credit. Get set up to where you're able to live on that credit and also save a paycheck every month. Okay. And those paychecks can go towards, I would say savings, but I hate fucking savings. Savings, your money is not even doing anything. It's not gaining no value. All right. But your credit got to be good, or you got to be working on building decent credit. You have to be in a position where you're able to save a paycheck a month and reinvest that money. Okay. Let's just say you're getting paid anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 every 2 weeks. Okay. If you're able to save $1,500 and $2,000, or $1,500 to $2,000 a month, that can go towards investments, stocks. Okay, it can go towards crypto, whatever it may be. Okay, and over time, if you're doing that, your money is going to double. It's going to continue to grow. Your wealth is going to grow. Okay, you're going to get dividends, whether it be you're going to get returns, whether it be dividends or whether it be what the hell is that? Or reflections or whatever it may be. You're going to be in a position where you can stake, get certain returns where you don't even have to touch your initial investment. And then over time, we're talking about 5 to 10 years from now, you can leave your 9 to 5. And you use your 9 to 5, you leverage your 9 to 5, credit 9 to 5, whatever it may be, to get out of that position. It's how you get yourself out of position. But if we don't know that, we're going to continue using the 9 to 5 as the end all be all. We have to get up every day, work every damn day, okay, for the next 30 to 40 years. You are at the controls of your own life. You put yourself in a position. I just gave y'all a blueprint. Okay? Learn credit, also learn business credit. Set up entities, business credit entities, whether it be LLC or corporation. Okay, put yourself in a position where you're able to save a whole 9 to 5 check. There are a lot of people that don't even know how to do that. Okay, reinvest that money. Okay, reinvest that money every single month for the next 5 to 10 years, and you will see that you can leave your 9 to 5. Instead of leaving your 9 to 5, some of them can probably do it early, depending on what you invest in. Depending on what you invest in. You also have to know how to invest. The proper way to invest, because you can do everything that I talked about and still have crappy ass investing tactics. Okay, and all of your money is jacked up, and then you're not able to leave your 9 to 5 in 5 to 10 years. All right, so there's a lot of things you have to know how to do the correct way. All right, and as far as entities, look, I know that a lot of individuals do LLCs. I know that they do a lot of LLCs, but I'm going to tell you why people do LLCs. They do LLCs a lot because it's people do LLCs a lot because it's the easier way to get by with the entity. Because number one, you don't get double taxed. All right, all of the money or whatever flows through you. Okay, but in my opinion, it's amateur stuff. LLCs, in my opinion, is amateurs. I have one LLC. I don't even really use it as much. Me, myself, I have corporations. All right, and the reason why a lot of people are scared of corporations because they're scared of it's more complex. It's more complex. People are scared of the double taxation and all of that stuff. All right, but the thing is this, LLCs are okay for starting out, but you at least want to, and somewhere in the future, you want to level up. You want to level up to like a corporation, a C Corp. All right. And one of the reasons why I don't really care as much for LLCs, because the thing is this, people think when they got LLCs, they got a business, oh, they good. No, because number one, if something go wrong with it that involves your LLC, remember, all of the money flows through the LLC, which damn sure it flows through you. You are the LLC, just like a sole proprietor. All right, it flows through you. So if something goes on with your LLC and I wanted to sue you, all right, you're not hard to find. All of your LLC, your company, everything involving you, everything, your catalyst within your LLC, all of that flows through you. I can find you and I can shut down your whole situation. Whereas with a corporation, this might be difficult to set up. Okay. It might be difficult to set up. But the thing is this, nobody should look, if you're making money, right? If you're making any kind of revenue, you should not even care about double taxation. Just pay the damn taxes. Number one, if you're thinking about taxes in the first place, then you're thinking about eluding taxes or evading taxes or whatever it may be. You're on some criminal stuff. You're already thinking about some criminal stuff. Because if you wanted to do it, you would just do it and not even care about taxes. All right, but that the LLC is okay, but it leaves you vulnerable. Because if somebody wanted to take you down, oh, they'll take you down. Trust me, you got an LLC. You know what I'm saying? It flows through you just like a sole proprietorship. All right, whereas if you have a C Corp, all right, C Corp has levels of protection. All right, within the C Corp, you can own a C Corp, but you ain't even got to say you're the owner. All right. You can say that you're the goddamn manager, the vice president, whatever it may be. All right. It has layers of protection. All right. Which means that if somebody wanted to sue you, it would cost more and it would take more to find out who owns that, who is behind that corporation. And you could also have that corporation set up to where it's wrapped. You can have that corporation set up to where it's wrapped into another corporation. That's crazy. So just imagine, right, if something went on within that corporation and somebody wanted to sue you or whatever like that. Say if something went on in that corporation where somebody wanted to sue you, it's going to take money. It takes more money, okay, to sue a corporation than an LLC. And a lot of individuals who own LLCs do not know that. People who own corporations, look, the higher entities on Capitol Hill, whatever you want to call it, higher entities who got corporations, wealthy individuals who got corporations. Why do you think a lot of individuals don't go? A lot of these smaller entities that want to sue these corporations do not go after those corporations. Just imagine trying to sue a corporation that's wrapped into a corporation, It may cost millions, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions, depending on how the corporation is set up to sue a corporation. And then you're spending all of these court fees or whatever like that, just to find out who owns the first layer of the corporation. And imagine how you would feel if you pierce that first layer of the corporation and you find out the only entity that is within that corporation is not even the owner. It's the VP. It's the manager. So now you have to spend more money to break the second layer of the code. You'll damn near go broke trying to sue a corporation. And a corporation is a damn beast. The LLC, look, no disrespect to my LLC holders out there, but that's play school. That's play school. You can get wrecked all day in the LLC. Nobody on YouTube sells y'all this. Nobody on YouTube says this. This is game right here. Nobody on YouTube tells you this. They'll tell you start an LLC. They'll tell you all day, but they don't tell you, okay, the difficulties that can come with an LLC if you get caught up. You can get wrecked in the LLC all day. Nobody touches the C corporation because the C corporations are a whole different monster. Okay, they're a little bit more difficult to set up. Nobody wants to deal with the double taxation because the thing is this. Double taxation comes with whatever revenue you make, okay, you get taxed and the corporation gets taxed. Okay, it's two entities. All right, it's two entities. It's you and it's the corporation. The corporation is considered a second entity. The LLC is not, which is why they only get taxed one. It flows through just you. It's just you. You are just the LLC. All right, but you got to pay with the C corporation. You got to pay taxes on. You got to pay individual taxes Okay, and then you got to pay corporate taxes. That's why some individuals don't want to mess with the C corporation, and they just do not like double taxation, and it's more difficult to set up. But the thing is this: for people to say it's difficult to set up, that's just laziness. That's just pure on laziness. All right, take the time to set it up. Eventually, it's going to get set up. Okay, and when it gets set up, you can, when it gets set up, do what you're supposed to do. Become responsible. Okay, pay your taxes. Do you understand? Don't worry about double taxation. Anyone who questions double taxation or anything that deals with taxes is up to no good. Plain and simple. They up to no good. All right. So that corporation is a beast. It's a whole beast. And I think people should get more into setting up a C corporation. All right. One of the easiest things when it comes to taxes, okay, if you don't want to wait a whole year or whatever like that, and you're making like revenue, you can do the quarterly taxes like every 3 months or something like that. But you just got to make sure all your paperwork and everything you did within that corporation is up to snuff. Okay, and then at the end of the year, you ain't really got to deal with much like that. But that corporation is a beast. Okay, that corporation is an assassin. An LLC ain't got nothing on it. All right, an LLC is for starting out. You start out an LLC for starting out, but eventually you want to go corporate. I said that Saitama developers have the potential to go corporate. Because you can look at how everything is set up. I know everything is set up like LLC, but look how everything is set up. Look how everything is set up with the that 300 man and woman team, right? So imagine as this project grows, and it's going to grow because of that 300 man and woman team. Imagine how this project, when this project grows, they're going to go from 300 and they're going to expand. As the business expands, Saitama is going to expand. And what that's going to require? Hiring more people. Okay, who knows where Saitama is going to be at? This Saitama project is going to be at in 5-10 years from now. They may go from a 300 man and woman team to a 600 man and woman team to 1,000 man and woman team, 1,500 and so on. At some point, they're going to be too goddamn big to be in the LLC space. They're going to go corporate. I think that Saitama, I believe that this project down the line is going to go corporate. And one of the reasons they're going to go corporate because their assets is going to be so valuable, they're going to have to put it into a corporation because the LLC is going to leave them vulnerable. Do y'all see that? And the thing is, I don't think that this is going to be a team or Russ is going to be an individual that's going to want to leave his value, vulnerable in the future. They're going to have to go corporate. This is how I look at business. So I'm telling y'all this right here on this live stream. All right, look, if it just so happens that they go corporate, remember this live stream. This is how I look at stuff. This is how I'm able to read between the lines and look at certain things, right? And then y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy because y'all be like, damn, how Realm know that? It's like he a psychic or something. I'm not a psychic or nothing. I just read between the lines and then things happen. I did it with before the what the hell was that? The do-it-yourself migration tool. I told y'all about the do-it-yourself migration tool before it was mentioned in like 2 AMAs ago. I told y'all about that. I told y'all what the OG developer was thinking before he mentioned what he was thinking in the AMA. I told y'all why he more than likely did not want to deal with the project. When everybody was talking about he's going to come back and wreck the project. I said, no, he's not. He has because he knows his value. He has no interest in this project because number one, the project is way more advanced than when he gave it to him. He has no interest in that. I told y'all that. I broke down the whole thing, and I'd be damned if the AMA ain't come up. He damn near said everything I said. The AMA came up. Russ damn near said every damn thing I said. They said everything I said. I didn't have no clues. I didn't have It ain't like they called my damn phone and told me, hey, Ram, this is what we're going to talk about on the AMA. I told y'all. Y'all have to learn, read between the lines. So right now, again, on the AMA, on my live stream, I'm telling y'all, they are LLC right now. Save this video, save it, put it in your archives, put it in your favorites, whatever it may be. But I'm telling y'all, they are LLC right now. As their value grow, they're going to go corporate. And the reason they're going to go corporate because they're going to be so much high in value, they're going to need more protection than a damn LLC. And trust and believe, when the Saitama developers grow in value, and when this project grow in value, everybody's going to be trying to come after them. Oh, you're worth a couple bill. You're worth a couple $100 million. You're worth a couple billion. Okay, we coming for you. Okay, when that value grows, they're going to need more protection, and that's when the corporation is going to come in. So LLCs are good, y'all, but y'all need to get into a C corporation. Don't worry about the double taxation. Y'all have to understand, you only pay taxes once a damn year. You only pay them once a year. Okay, put away for it. If you can't put away for your tax season, if you can't put away for your taxes in 12 months, you should not even have an entity. Okay? If you lollygagging around for 12 months and then, Uncle Sam say, hey, you gotta pay me, and your corporation gotta pay me, or whatever it may be, you should not even have a damn entity. You got 12 months to figure that out. You got 12 months to put away for that. Y'all understand? So I just be one to, get y'all some of this game right here. Get into them C corporations. Me myself, I got C corporations. I got LLCs set up, but I don't do much through LLCs. If I do something through LLCs, it's some small stuff. All right, because the thing is this: you don't want to set up a whole business, okay, through an LLC, okay, and you got your business out there, you doing good, and then you have some haters or some come along and get you caught up, and they want to sue you. There's not much you can do. And the thing is, with the LLCs, you're going to spend a lot of money trying to defend yourself. You're going to spend a lot of money. Like I said, those corporations, they got protection because they can be wrapped. You can wrap an LLC into a corporation. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to do an LLC, okay, and you want extra protection, you can wrap your LLC in a corporation. But the thing is, they still know that you own that LLC, so you still in some way connected to it. Okay, but the thing is this: they're still going to have to pierce that they're still going to have to pierce. If your LLC is wrapped into a corporation, if someone's suing you, all right, they're still going to have to pierce that corporation, which is hard as hell to do. They're still going to have to pierce that corporation in order to see who owns that LLC. You see how you're protected? But the thing is this: why do all of that when you could just own a C corporation and wrap the C corporation into another corporation? That's major protection right there. It would take money. It would take a bag to fill out who. It would take a bag to find out who owns all of that. A bag. Once they pierce the first layer of the corporation, they're probably going to be damn near broke, depending on who's suing you, and they're going to have another layer. So just imagine if you got like a 5-layer corporation. Good luck with that. 5 layers. And imagine how much it's going to cost to penetrate the first layer. Okay, find out how. Just imagine what the cost is going to be to penetrate the first layer, only to find out that it's a manager behind it. That's crazy. Now we still got to find out who the owner is, and it's going to cost another bag. And then it's still wrapped up. So, I just wanted to I just wanted to say that, give y'all some eye openers. We have to start demanding stuff, y'all. We have to start demanding stuff. But like I said, in order for us to start demanding stuff, we have to have things set up. We have to have entities set up, credit set up. We have to have leverage over the 9 to 5 space. So when these 9 to 5s call you, you can demand what the hell you want. You can demand what pay you want. They know you look. They know you got credentials. All right. Most of y'all got, some of y'all got degrees. Some of y'all got trades. They got degrees and trades. All right. So a lot of them you will be highly sought after. If you can afford to say no. When you can afford to say no, okay, because of other things that you have set in place for yourself, all right, that would give the owners, the managers or whatever like that, it would give them a light bulb moment. Because the first thing they're like is, damn, who tells us no? Nobody tells us no. Yes, they do. The right people tell you no. And if you got the credentials that they want and they can't find nobody else with the better credentials that you have, they're going to come back begging you. They're going to come back and you're going to be able to demand what you want. You don't want to work weekends? I don't work Saturdays and Sundays. I don't want to do that. All right? You said this is y'all starting pay. I don't want that. If I was to go back to work, this is what I want. You say y'all get off from these hours. I don't want to get off those hours. I got too much stuff going on. These are the hours I want to get off if I was to entertain working a job. You will be surprised how many of these individuals build around you. They will call you back and say, okay, you don't want weekends? No weekends. You don't want to get off this late? Okay, we'll get you off this early. Okay, you don't want this pay? We'll give you this pay. We'll give you more pay. There's so many jobs out there to do that. You got to set yourself up good. We're setting ourselves up wrong. We're setting ourselves up to where we have to accept what they're giving us. Should not be like that. It should not be like that. Let me check my chats, y'all. The charts is looking strong. I told y'all, look at this right here. Look at this. I told y'all this yesterday was going to happen. And that's what it did. Didn't I tell y'all that we had enough of this? We've had our sell-off, and then we went into consolidation. When you see this right here, this is a good sign of this right here is a good sign of we're about to have some heavy buying action, and that's what we're having. Okay, when individuals were worried about this, just look at the trends back here. Look at these trends. You ain't got to get technical with it. All right, look at this right here. Look. Just look for something like this. Doesn't this right here, what was going on around July the 20th, look similar to this? Right? And look at this right here. We had this downtrend in that consolidation. I said we're going to have something like this. And that's what we're saying. 2033. I said we may go as high as the 2035, and we may just surpass that. I think we will surpass that because if we look at the market is actually on an uptrend too. But I'm telling y'all, we may hit the 2035 while we're here, while we're on this live stream. It says, I am a Farsi speaker. I listen to your conversations through translation. You were the only healthy space about the site during this 1 year I've been maintaining the site. Hey, that's good. You're a speaker. We need more speakers out there. All right, we need a lot of positive speakers out there. And I'm good that you're able to listen to me through translation also and enjoy the content. And that's what I try to do. I try to offer positive space. I try to offer like a positive space because we don't have a lot of positive spaces out there. And like I said, we got too much sugarcoating going on and stuff like that. And the thing is this, when you have a lot of sugarcoating going on, all right, you notice that everybody stays in their same situation, whether it's financially, mentally, physically, whatever it is like that, because people are scared to tell the truth out here. Number one, people are scared to tell the truth in certain areas, okay, because they do not want to lose audiences. They think that people will get emotional or whatever like this, but sometimes people have to hear certain things. People have to hear something different in order to advance in their life. All right? We have centuries of sugarcoating and individuals are not going anywhere. Why do you think that the 1% has stayed the 1% for as long as it has, and the 99% has stayed the 99% for as long as it has? And we're talking about, we're going back to the Constitution before the forefathers wrote the damn Constitution. Why? Why has the 1% not ever have went to the 1.5% or the 2%? A lot of it has to do with sugarcoating. A lot of it has to do with conventional education. Does anybody ever wonder that? We're talking about since the beginning of time. Anybody ever wonder why the 1% has always been the 1% and why the 99% has always been the 99%? Individuals who've come from the 99% and went over to the 1% has had some kind of wake-up call, unsugarcoated, wake-up call in their lifetime. We don't have that. I'm trying to bring certain spaces to YouTube, that's different from that. All right? But yeah, say with you appreciate that. Hey, I'm happy. Hey, I'm happy that I can provide value. All right, we need a lot of individuals providing value out there. And I ran Saitama community is growing and growing like sheep. Yeah. And look, Sheep, I'm telling you right now, Sheep is a hell of a bargain. People take Sheep for granted. People take Sheep for granted. I'm telling you. If you look at the way that crypto going, and you look at the way that the meme space is going. The meme space is going down the damn toilet. I don't care what nobody say. You can see people want to move out of there, out of the meme space already. I show y'all Phantom. The Phantom developer damn near came out and said the goddamn meme space ain't working. This stuff is crap. Nothing has happened. We're not moving in the meme space. We're going V2 because, and look, I've been talking to individuals about this. I've been talking to individuals before people started thinking about doing meme, before Vault started thinking about doing V2. I've been talking to people about this. I told y'all where we were going with the meme space. Now these developers, a lot of people didn't listen to me. Some did, but not a lot. All right. But now all of a sudden developers come out and start saying it. Developers are coming out and saying it. These are individuals that build these projects. Now they're coming out saying that, the meme space is goddamn crap. It's crap. These projects are not going anywhere. If you're an individual right now and you're highly invested into the meme, please do some research on what's going on. The only thing you can't make money in the meme space like you could in the beginning. Me, I started investing in crypto 8 years ago. Okay, I knew the money, the potential you can make in the meme space in the beginning. You cannot make that no more. The only way you're making money in the meme is on the pump. It's on the pump. That's the only place if anybody got anything to say different, they're a goddamn lie. The only way you're making money is on the pump. You put $100 in, a couple $100 in. When that pump comes, you better time that pump good because that's where your money coming from. All right? Because the thing is this. Look at this right here. This is what most projects do. Non-legitimate projects. Saitama is legitimate. You can see them on a good uptrend. But look at this right here. This is what you're getting from the meme space right now. Look at this. Remember the V2 launch? Look, it's going up and it's coming down. This is the majority of the meme space. And you see how Saitama is on an uptrend? Saitama is going into an uptrend. They're breaking certain all-time highs. But for the majority of the meme spaces, this is what they're doing. This is where you're making your money at the pump. When it comes back down, you don't even have projects out there that's doing uptrends like this. You got projects out there that's like this. Look at this. This is what they're doing. You're not making any money. You're not making any money in the meme space. Okay? So we're going out of the meme space right now. We're going out of the meme space. And for individuals that's coming in putting a lot of stock into the meme, hey, you better reconsider some. You better do some education. You better educate yourself. Okay? So the thing is this right here. All right, when it comes to the we have to get into doing research on a lot of the non-main projects is going out of this space. But look, like I told y'all, Phantom is going V2. All right, they're trying to follow in the footsteps of Saitama right now based on the route they're going with their V2. Okay, and these developers are coming out telling you what I told you. They're coming out telling you what I told you. And they're coming out saying it in a more aggressive way. You would eventually get, you would probably get some developers to come out and try to, nitpick around it, okay, and say, oh, it's, we believe that we believe technology. No, now you have developers that are sick and tired of it. They're coming out saying that this crap is not working. They're coming out saying that this crap is not working, which we need to get away from this. And I told y'all about the meme space. So you're only going to start seeing more and more of a trend of this. You're going to start seeing more of a trend of it. More of a trend. And I'm happy. I am glad that somebody is coming out, somebody that people would actually listen to and saying what I'm saying. So, hey, I can only tell y'all but so much, but it's up to y'all. It's up to a lot of individuals to listen. I also introduced you and your good channel to Iranians with a beautiful green candle in the 15 minutes. Hey, I appreciate that. It's good to have other audiences from all over the world tuning in also. All right. It's good. It's good to see that. I know I get a lot of love from the UK also. Get a lot of love from the UK, Iranians, all of that. So it's good to kind of open the channel up to different avenues, different cultures, okay, different ethnicities and stuff like that. That's good to see. I appreciate that, Silva. What do I think about Apollo in the long run? Apollo falls under the meme space. It falls under the meme space. Apollo has a good, they have a long way to go. I told y'all, for a lot of these cryptos to advance, for a lot of these meme cryptos to advance, they have to get out of the meme space. They have to go V2. They have to become professional. Look at everything that Saitama is doing. Okay? Going V2, going professional. Changing up the logo to corporate logos, corporate flat logos. Why are they doing this? They're doing this so these higher entities could take them serious because the higher entities are not taking the meme space serious. I told y'all yesterday, the Binances of the world, the crypto.coms of the world, Coinbases of the world, they're not taking the meme space serious. They're laughing at these meme space. They're laughing at these meme projects all day long. We don't want you. If I'm Binance, right? If I'm Binance and my platform has a professional reputation to uphold, and you look into my top 5, my top 10, my top 50, my top 100, and you see nothing but professional projects, okay, why in the hell would I want to bring these goddamn cartoony meme projects on my platform? I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a lot of meme cartoons staring my wealthy investors in the face when they come onto my platform looking for a professional project to invest in. I do not want that. Okay? Binance does not want that. Okay? Crypto.com does not want that. I already told y'all why Sheeb and Doge is an exception. Doge started the meme space. Sheeb revolutionized the meme space. Okay? So Doge is the statue of the meme space. You look at Doge as the statue and say, this is where that started from. Doge is Doge got to be there. They're the statue. Sheeb took meme to a whole new level. Sheeb has to be there. So you got you got two cornerstones, which is all you need on the major exchanges out of the meme space. Everything else, okay, we don't want that. Because number one, none of those projects are doing anywhere close to what Sheeb is doing. None of these projects are legitimate enough to get on goddamn ATM exchanges, ATM machines all over the world, and stand beside the likes of the Bitcoins and the Litecoins and the Ethereums. Sheeb is there. Sheeb is at a high level. That's all Binance need. That's all Coinbase need. They don't need nobody else. The only way that they're taking these other projects serious is if they're getting their own selves on the next level. And that's what Saitama is doing. Okay? Saitama is getting serious. They're already at 2 zeros. What projects do you see at 2 zeros? A lot of these OG projects. What projects do you see with flat corporate logos? A lot of these OG projects. What is Saitama doing going into that direction? What do these higher entity Binances of the world look at? Coinbases of the world look at? What Saitama is doing? This is why Saitama is ahead of the game. For people that really do not believe that Saitama has dominated the meme space, this is why Saitama is ahead of the goddamn game. Because of what they're doing. Saitama is adjusting to what the higher entities want. And eventually, they're going to get on those top tier exchanges. And everybody else in the meme space is going to fall behind. Apollo is good, but they have a long way to go. If you're looking for projects that's going to advance your money, advance your revenue, give you better returns, okay, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. These projects have, and the thing is this, the good thing about it is I am seeing a change. I am seeing the change. Because like I told you, the developers are coming out saying it. So that right there, when you have projects like Phantom, right? When you have projects like Phantom that's looking at projects like Saitama and saying, damn, we got to get off this Titanic before it sinks. You know what I'm saying? When you have developers that can see with their own eyes, okay, the direction that the meme space is going into, not crypto, but the meme space, because the non-meme space is good. The non-meme space, that's what the majority, that's what the majority is. That's what they're investing in. Okay, they don't know about nothing that's going on in the meme space. All right, but when you get developers, right, coming into the meme space, or already in the meme space, who can see that, oh, this is not working. We see what Saitama is doing. We need to go V2. That's a good sign for crypto. Because it's a matter of time before you have other developers that's going to follow trend. And it's a matter of time before you have future developers that are not even in the crypto space come and see that and say that, hey, we want to build crypto this way before even doing like some V1 type stuff. So crypto, in my opinion, is going in a right direction. Okay, we're going away from the meme space. And I wish Phantom the best of luck. I don't know what else they have lined up. I don't know if they're planning on changing their logo. I don't know how many zeros they are going to be at after their V2 switch. But I wish them the best of luck. But I want y'all to know why Saitama is setting the bar high. Saitama is setting the bar high because Saitama is proven you need to do more. You need to do more than become V2. Saitama has set that bar high. After you go V2, after Saitama went V2, look what they did. They changed up a whole damn logo. There are developers out there not willing to do that because they're so stuck and content with what they have. They're scared about how their community are going to react. Oh, we changed our logo. This logo is what made the business. They're scared that the damn community is going to trash them. Okay. And was the Saitama development team worried about that? No. The Saitama developers knew they were going to take their lumps on the head. They knew that. They knew they were going to lose some investors, but guess what? Guess how many they gained? All right. And you know everybody loved that damn wolf logo, the first wolf logo, the Saitama wolf. Everybody loved that. But you had individuals saying, how can they do this? How can they go to this flat corporate logo? And the developers knew that that was going to happen. They knew that was going to happen, but they were willing to take the lumps on the head, and because they knew that everything would work out in hindsight. They knew that. A lot of these developers are not willing to take a risk like that. What Jay-Z said, Jay-Z said, we out here taking chances, huh? While everybody else asking for advances. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that line for the Jay-Z lovers out there? We out here taking chances. Saitama out here taking chances on them. These other developers ain't willing to do that. They're not willing to go the extra mile. It's why they won't grow. It's why projects like Uniswap and PancakeSwap will not grow, because they're scared to take a chance on rebuilding the whole platform in order to have better security for the investors. They are not going to do that. They're scared to take chances out here. But Saitama taking chances, and we see the light at the end of the tunnel. We can see that it's paying off. So, you know, crypto is going into a positive space. Me, myself, I'm not worried about, a lot of individuals are kind of upset because we're going out of the meme space. Me, myself, I'm not worried about it. And the reason why is because I was investing before the meme space. Okay, when the meme space goes downhill, okay, it would just be like 8 years ago for me. All right, when I started investing, there was no meme space. There was no. I started investing 8 years ago. Goddamn, Doge came out 7 years ago. When I started investing, there was no Doge. Nobody was thinking of meme. Meme was not even born yet. Okay, so it's just like another walk in the park for me if the meme space goes down the toilet, because individuals have to be willing to learn how to invest the proper way. All right, this was regulations going to do. As the meme space go down and regulations get more strict, individuals are going to be forced to invest the proper way. You're going to be forced to. You're not going to have nothing but 10, 20 projects to invest in. Do you understand? You're going to be forced to invest the proper way or not invest at all. Because we know most of the individuals that are investing today are investing because you have these multiple zero meme projects. All right, they want to put in $100 and get $1 million tomorrow. That's the reason why a lot of individuals, majority, are investing in the meme space. But we're going away from that now. And we can see that by the value and return that you're getting from, we can see that by the value and the return that you're getting compared to what you got a years back. Like I said, you could make a lot of money in the meme space because you had the pump back then. In the beginning, you had the pump, and then you had high consolidation, not low consolidation. And then as the years went, you had the pump and you had mid-range consolidation. Now today, you got the pump and you got low-end consolidation. You're only making your money now on the pump versus if years ago, if you were making it on the pump and on the high consolidation or on the mid-range consolidation. Now you just got the goddamn pump. Now you ain't making nothing. So you literally have to invest your money. Let's just say if you're aware that we're about to have a launch or something. A new project is about to have a launch. And we're sitting there on DEX2s waiting for the launch. We got DEX2s poured up. We have PancakeSwap and Uniswap poured up. We are ready to make that. We're ready to make that trade right there. Okay. We're ready to make that trade. So let's say if the pump goes live, you make your trade. Now you got your $200 in, whatever you put in. All right, now you're just sitting in front of the damn computer, looking at the pump, seeing how far it's going to go up. You got to time it. If you sell at the pump, if you sell at the very top, that's what you're going to get, because it's coming back down and it's going into low consolidation. That's all you're going to get. That's where we're at right now with the meme space. Okay, so Yeah, y'all gotta look at the big picture, y'all, because I want all of us to win. We have so many losers. We've lost enough for centuries, not years, for centuries, since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time, since before the forefathers wrote the Constitution, signed into the Constitution. Since before the forefathers signed into the Constitution, we've been losing for a long time. What was that? The 1700s. I'm big on my look. I be big on my politics and my history. Since the 1700s, when that Constitution got written up, that's when a lot of individuals started losing. Specific ethnic groups started losing. All right, y'all do y'all history on wealth. You know, the real race, wealth, race. That's what race is. Race is a race between multiple ethnic groups for wealth. That's what that is. They told us the wrong meaning for that, but I'm not going to go into that because it's a whole different animal right there. What we've been told into the conventional school system is not what it is. It's told to you to program you to have you think in a lower mindset. All right, the race between multiple ethnicities for wealth. Y'all do some research on that, but I'm not going to go into that because it's a whole different situation right there. That's a whole different understanding right there. People who've been programmed through conventional education, they won't even begin to even know where the hell to think at when it comes to that. We think race it means something else. No, it doesn't. All right, but anyway, hey, I just be trying to educate y'all. Like I said, it's not a lot of stuff that I can say because I don't want to get my channel taken down. All right, because you do have other entities listening, and I'm aware of that. But what I can do is toss a bone. I don't know what the hell you're going to do with that bone, but I hope you can, I hope you can read between the lines. All right, let me get into this chat, y'all. All right. Yeah, yes, Airwolf, man. I be trying. UK here. Hey, shout out to the UK. Look, when I go on my analytics, right? When I go on my analytics, the UK, y'all be up there in analytics. Y'all be up there with the US. So I know that y'all showing me love and I appreciate that. I love the UK. All right. Later on, you know, when I'm more situated, I plan on buying. I plan on going to the UK and hopefully buying some property in the UK. That's on my list in the future. That's in the future for me. All right, I got it. Yeah, I got love for the UK. The UK is a whole different atmosphere. It's a whole different atmosphere. I love y'all UK, my UK people out there. We all brothers and sisters. You know, that's where it started of y'all brothers and sisters out there. We're all connected out there. All right, y'all. Hey, do the history on the UK too. It's where it started at. All right. It's where a lot of it started at. Let me see. I agree with you. Exactly. Doge and Shiba were the first and only currencies that were listed on yeah, they're the first ones that listed on major exchanges, and they're the only ones that these higher entities care about. They're the only ones that they care about. All right, Binance and Coinbase and all that, they can give two craps about what's going on in the meme space. And for all of these individuals that are pushing these projects out here, you got individuals doing live streams, all of this talking about, oh, this project is this is a good project right here. All right, invest. Okay, we have the potential to get on these top tier exchanges. No, they don't. They're saying that. The content creators are saying that. Binance is not saying that. What do you think matters most? What do you think is more important? What the content creators say or what Binance say? What's more important? Whose word are you going to take? Because Binance damn sure ain't posting nothing on their Twitter about any of these projects. Coinbase ain't posting numbers on their Twitter about any of these projects. Robinhood, none of those projects. So who word are you taking? All right, it's just a hype. Y'all have to understand. It's just a hype because most of these influencers out here, they have a bigger bag than you. Most of these influencers have a bigger bag than you. Okay. They have a bigger bag than you, so they have more to gain. They have more to gain than you. All right. Just think if the average Joe sees a live stream of a project and they put in $100 or $200 or whatever it may be. Someone putting in $50 and they're thinking that, oh, I'm gonna be a multimillionaire, and that's just not true. Now imagine that compared to what these content creators got in there. These content creators got in thousands. Do you know that some content creators are at a point where when these projects before these projects come out, do you know that they already got 5K to 10K already on the side waiting for that? Imagine what they're going to get in return versus what a lot of you are going to get in return with your $100, $200, even your $1,000. These are individuals that already got 5 to 10K. I'm not going to say no names, but there's some YouTubers out there that invest nothing but 5K a pop into new projects, okay, and take out at the top of the pump. They got bigger bags than you, and they're misleading you with these live streams, okay, telling you to buy, even if they're not physically telling you. What the hell is the live stream for? What the hell are these live stream events for? They get more people to come in and buy off of FOMO so their bag can pump. And when their bag pumps, okay, they're doubling their 5K. They're doubling their 10K, whatever they got. They're taking out a lot more money in return, and all you taking out is about what? $200? All right, $150? And no telling where the hell that's going to be after you done paid your fees and all of that stuff. Ethereum fees. People forget about Ethereum fees. All right. They forget about the tax rate itself with the project. Are you really making returns? So that's what a lot of individuals do. They got bigger bags than you. They got way bigger bags than you. They got way more to make than you. Okay, and you're just trying to nickel and dime it. And you up here thinking the wrong way that, oh, you're going to be a multimillionaire, but they're only pumping for themselves, y'all. I'm just telling y'all how it is. Yep, Saitama had to change their vision. They had to. They had already seen it. All right, I believe they had probably been because I believe they have been commingling and talking with some individuals that are related or that are associated with these bigger entities too, and they know everything they had to do. They know everything they had to do. So they got a blueprint from somewhere that they are following, that they have been following to the letter. It says, in Saitama, we have the Indian community, we have capital rich Arabs, and because I think crypto is a way to drain China's reserve dollar. Saitama is going to be big in overseas. Saitama is going to be big overseas. It remains to be seen. Also, a lot of stuff is going on over in China, but that's a whole process in itself right there. All right, let me see. It says, can Saitama become the Coinbase of DeFi? All Saitama needs to do is add projects to Saita Pro for consistent burns and add liquidity. I believe Saitama has the potential to be in the higher entity space when it comes to like the Binances of the world. I believe Saita Pro has the potential to be up there, and because I believe that in the future that Saitama is going to take away competition from Saitama is going to take away competition from Uniswap and PancakeSwap based on the goddamn security alone. Okay, like I told y'all, Saita Pro was one of the cleanest drops we've had in crypto history, y'all. History. One of the cleanest drops in crypto history. All right, that tells you how their security is on point. Just the security alone is going to take away competition over time. In fact, 3, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if these developers stay on the up and up, okay, and they continue to advance with this 300 man and woman team, no telling where this project is going to be 5 to 10 years from now. Saitama is going to be probably the Uniswap 3.0. They're going to take away competition because, number one, as we speak, Saitama has the best security out there right now, and Uniswap is behind in security. They're behind in security. All right, so unless Uniswap is willing to break down their whole situation and rebuild it back up, okay, they're going to always be behind. As the years pass, it's only going to get worse. All right, but Saitama also is listing professional projects on. Okay, they're also listing professional projects. Okay, on their platforms. I just got a notification. I'm about to actually upload a video right now. I'm gonna upload a video right now while I'm on the live stream. I told y'all I be multitasking out here. This is how you got to do it. You got to multitask. What you doing with your time? Look, I just uploaded a video on a video, and I'm about to share it on Twitter. Y'all gotta be next. Y'all gotta be next level. And I'm about to share it on Twitter. Bam. I just uploaded a video on a live stream. So y'all tell me if y'all can see that. This how we do it, y'all. Multitask. How you got to do it. Multitask. But yeah, I believe Saitama has the potential. Saitama definitely has the potential to be up there with the greats, with the big dogs. All right. I already told y'all Saitama has the potential to be up there with y'all see how Sheeb is set up. Sheeb is up there with the Bitcoins and the Litecoins. I know people be like, why you keep bringing up Litecoin? Why you don't bring up? Because the thing is this, Litecoin is an OG coin. Y'all have to understand, when I started investing in crypto, the 3 major coins was Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Litecoin at one time was over Ethereum. People don't remember that though. People don't remember. I tell y'all some history. Litecoin was one day over Ethereum. Litecoin was once a more sought after crypto than Ethereum. People don't know that. I'm telling y'all some game. But the reason I bring up Litecoin is because when you go to a Bitcoin ATM, okay, you have Bitcoin, you have some Ethereums too. You have some Ethereums too, but you mostly have Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Sheeb. Okay, you have some Ethereum, but I don't know why Ethereum is not on most of the ATM Bitcoin machines out there, but majority of it is Litecoin. Okay, and Sheeb. So in my opinion, I believe that Saitama has the potential to be up there. They do. All right, and I just told y'all why. Security, them going professional. Okay, in there, Saitama right now holds the blueprint, the proper way to do crypto. They hold the blueprint. It's just the beginning. They're still building it, but eventually it's going to be out there. Also, Saitama did mention manual burns as well. When that happens, the price will spike. Yeah, Saitama has multiple. Saitama is targeting multiple burn mechanisms, and it's the same thing Sheeb did. Sheeb was one of the first cryptos that targeted multiple burn mechanism to put the emphasis on burn. So Saitama is kind of sneaking up into that area where they want to do that. So that would actually be good, especially with the lower supply. Saitama has a very low supply. They have like, what is it, like 50 billion or something like that, because they had some burns too. And then when you look at other entities like Say the Realty also has a low supply at 120 billion. People may not think that that's a little bit. I mean, but people may think that's a lot, but it's a little bit in the crypto world. It's a little bit compared to the quintillions, the quadrillions, and all of that, the sextillions, all of that craziness. It's a little bit. 120 billion, say the Realty, and about 50 billion, Saitama V2. If I'm wrong on the Saitama V2, the billion, somebody correct me in the comments. But I know it's low. It's lower than, say, the Realty. But just imagine when it burns and it gets underneath, like what, for example, Doge. When Doge got in the, when Doge had their bill, when Doge got into the billions and had all of their burns, their price skyrocketed. It skyrocketed. And the same thing is going to happen. So that's good. You have a project in Saitama that's 2 zeros away from $1 and with a low supply. That's crazy. Okay. And that's like I said, where do you think they're going to be at in 2 to 3 years? It's not going to be at 2 zeros. I'm going to tell you that. Dr. L. Greetings, RC community. Y'all give a shout out to Dr. L up in the house. Said in the future, most of the crypto markets will fall into the hands of the Chinese because of the draining of the Chinese reserve dollar and flow. It could, but like I said, it remains to be seen because we have a lot of things in movement. We have a lot of things in movement with this country. All right, a lot of moving parts with multiple countries. So that remains to be seen. Crypto is going to be highly sought after with a lot of countries, and you have to understand nobody's just going to let China run away with it. Nobody, especially not the U.S., because the U.S. wants to regulate. The U.S. wants to regulate. The U.S. wants to benefit from this new catalyst. You have to understand the U.S. is usually, they're used to benefiting from a lot of catalysts. The stock market, okay, real estate market. But when you look at crypto, and you look at DeFi, and you look at a lot of the the control that the investor has over their money, okay, the U.S. they don't want to allow that. All right, they don't want to allow that. So the thing is, there's a lot of these countries want to regulate it, and they want in on it. I doubt that you have one country that comes up in here and just wants to take over and just just do whatever they want to do. All right, because crypto right now is up for grabs with a lot of these countries out here. Yeah, that was a good position. That was a good decision. It was. That, because you have to understand this. Saitama is moving with the big dogs. All right. They see Binance, they see Coinbase, they see all of these higher entities connection with the UAE, with with Dubai and all of that stuff. And Saitama is following the money. Okay. They're surrounding themselves with the entities that have succeeded in doing what they want to do. That's what they're doing. Okay. So Saitama is not the only one over in Dubai. You got bigger entities over in Dubai also. You see what I'm saying? They're following the money. They're not only following the money, neither. Don't get it twisted. It's not all about the money. They're following the knowledge too. They're following the knowledge. And those higher entities see Saitama. Though the Binances and the Coinbases of the world and the crypto.coms of the world, they're looking back. They see Saitama back there. We're going this way. And when they look back, they see Saitama tugging along too. They see that. You got entities that are impressed by that. You got entities that are impressed by that. They're impressed. They love to see that you have an entity like Saitama, right? The Saitama development team that is changing with them, changing with technology, changing with the way crypto is done. They're changing with the bigger entities, and these entities see that, and these entities, a matter of time before they say, hey, They're the only serious ones right here trying to do it. They're serious. Yo, pick them up. Coinbase, pick them up. Yo, Binance, go ahead and list them because they're doing the damn thing. They're trying. They're at least trying while the 99% of the meme space ain't doing a goddamn thing. They're not trying to go. They're not trying to go in the same direction that Saitama is. They're not trying to go the extra mile that Saitama is to get listed on these top tier exchanges. And these exchanges, trust me, these CEOs and these business owners that run these exchanges, they see that. They see everything that's going on. All right. So trust me, that when they're going the way that they're going, but trust me, they're looking behind them and they see Saitama tugging along. They see it. Don't get it twisted. And Saitama is going to get recognition. They've already got recognition for that. All right. The Binances of the world, the real recognize real, they recognize potential, they're going to eventually list them. All right. And when they list them, you're going to start seeing Saitama rank up. You're going to see more investors pull into them. Why? Because now Saitama is getting that exposure to the mainstream, to the conventional masses. And they're saying, hey, now we have another new project out here. And of course, the masses are going to think Saitama is new because now they're out there. All right. So you're going to have projects like investors saying, well, damn, now we got Sheep to invest in, and we got Doge to invest in, and we got Saitama to invest in. All right, when Saitama hits the scene, they're going to be like a new project to the masses, okay? And you're going to have individuals investing in them. Why? Because they're seen. They're being seen now. Investors can only invest in what they see. I told you, the meme spaces is like a space. It's like a box. Meme space is within its own little box. Picture a small little box, right? And inside that box is the meme space. Outside of that box is the non-meme space, the conventional investors out there. Okay, the conventional 9-to-5ers out there that only invest in what they can see. They can't see everything going on in that box, that meme space. They don't know. So when Saitama comes out of that box and go into the non-meme space, the mainstream media, now you got the masses that can see. Does it make sense, Sean? Now they can see what they're investing in. Another project. Hey, we can invest in this right here. The non-meme space is bigger than the non-meme audience. The conventional investor is bigger than the meme audience. The meme audience have what it have, and it have these goddamn YouTube influencers. That's all it has. And you got some individuals out there that are aware of the meme space, but not. It's a small percentage, probably single-digit percentages. Let's say maybe 95% are aware of the non-meme space, and about 5%, or maybe less than that, are aware of what the hell the meme space really even is. Don't let people mislead you out here. I'm telling you how it is out there. I'm telling you. I agree they're going to fly as long as the developers stay on the up and up. As long as they stay on the up and up. But I believe now that I believe the developers is more easy for them now. They're on cruise control now. The developers are on cruise control. Do y'all know why they're on cruise control? Because they're on cruise control because now they have that 300 man and woman team. They don't have to do it all by themselves. Do you understand? They don't have to do it by themselves. Now, if they got an idea, they don't have only 2 or 5 individuals sitting at the table saying, how are we going to do this? They can come up with an idea and pass it along to that man and woman team, or that 300 man and woman team, and they can go to work on that. All right? They can pass it on to their outsourcers and chill. So while the 300 man and woman team is working on this project, the Saitama team can go ahead, or the Saitama, the main developers, can go focus on something else. Okay, and then they can take that and toss it on to that 300 man and woman team. They have it on Easy Street right now. A lot of these other developers out here do not have it on Easy Street because they're not fortunate enough to have the luxuries of a big team like that, a big 300 man and woman team like that. They don't have that luxury. They got to get it out of the dirt. And the thing is this, because they're set up like that, they're being held back. They're being held back. It's going to get years for a lot of these projects. It's going to be years for a lot of these developers get to the level that Saitama is at. All right, Saitama is at a high level right now. It's going to be years for a lot of these cryptos get there. A lot of these developers get there. So, I mean, we just got to look at the big picture, y'all. Yep. Yeah, they bring in multiple networks to the SATA Pro. I like the thing that they set up in SATA Pro, right, where they have a list of all of the entities, and you can click on the entities. And for most of those entities, right, like if you're on your cell phone or whatever like that, for most of these entities that you click on, okay, even if you're on a PC, your wallet will automatically connect to it. Some of them you have to manually do it, but a lot of them it'll automatically connect. Even the NFT entities on there, the NFT spaces, NFT metaverse, whatever those websites are, those platforms, it will automatically connect. I mean, that's good. That's very convenient and user friendly. So I like that. Thank you, brother. Keep doing your thing and educating us all. I will try to. I will try to. All right, that's what I aim to do, Dr. L. That's what I aim to do because we need that. All right, we need education out here. All right, we need non-sugar coated coated information out here. That's what we need. All right, and like I said, y'all, we need that non-sugar coated education out there, so we can open our eyes to the world, the conventional world of what's going on, and start thinking unconventionally. All right, we have to do that. Like I said, we have to get into demanding what we want, y'all. I talked on that earlier. For individuals who did not hear that, y'all can go back and hear it. We got to start demanding what we want. You can demand what you want in the 9-to-5 space and in the business space. You have to just position yourself to do it. So I talked about that, y'all. So y'all check that out. What is my prediction of Saitama in 2 to 3 years? In 2 to 3 years, I don't believe it'll be at 2 zeros. All right. I believe that if Saitama is at 2 zeros in 2 to 3 years, then I believe that something has seriously happened to the crypto market. And I don't believe that the crypto market is going down anytime soon. Okay, not permanently. All right, I believe that the crypto is going to advance because that's what it's always done. That's what it's done my last 8 years of investing. I have to understand, my last 8 years of investing, I've seen some bad markets and very good markets. All right, and crypto right now will have its fair share of permanent bull runs. All right, or not permanent, but long-term bull runs. They will have, but we're not there yet. And one of the reasons why we're not there is because of the economy. These little micro economic situations that we're having going on within the economy. Okay, especially like with the inflation and all of that stuff. And if inflation is still there, like I said, y'all, we may look at the gas prices and think that inflation is going away. No, it's not. That's temporary. That's temporary. Capitol Hill already said that the gas prices, they're only trying to cut people slack for 3 months. And I think we're already through our second month. So that's temporary. But when the gas prices, the way that the gas prices are lining is not lining up with the cost of goods. You go into the store, the cost of goods are still high. All right, they're just trying to give you a break. That's all. But it's hard to say depending on because of where this market, because of inflation. Okay, and like I said, we still got like what, 2 years? We got like a couple years of individuals still in office. The individuals that are in office and they're on Capitol Hill, we still got 2 more years. So don't tell them what direction they're going to go in with the economy. All right. So we got into like a little mini recession, okay, and inflation with this new team, okay, that's already been in office for 2 years. No telling where they're going to be. No telling, and we got 2 more years. No telling where it's going to be. So that's why it's hard to really tell where we're going to be at in 2 years. All right, 2 to 3 years. But regardless, 2 to 3 years, Saitama should not be at 2 zeros. All right, hopefully they're probably like maybe 50 cents, maybe $1, $2, wherever it may be. Now let me see what else I got. We're looking good on the charts, y'all. After being in crypto for several years, the only project that doesn't just talk and is very practical is Saitama. Yeah, yep. When you look at the action to talk ratio, Saitama is very high. When you look at that ratio, Saitama is very high on the action. They're less on the talk. Saitama has more going on action wise. Look at everything they have going on with V1, with SATA Pro, SATA Swap, the do it yourself. Look, SATA Pro, SATA Swap, do it yourself migration tool. Goddamn, SATA Realty. They're going through the migration with SATA Realty. They are what the hell else? The Certec with SATA Realty. They have a lot going on. They have a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. There is no crypto in crypto right now that has more going on with Saitama. And what I just named is not even the beginning. Who has more going on in the crypto space? Nobody in the meme space does. Nobody. Not Vault, not Shibnobi. Nobody has more going on. Who has? I just named a lot of things. The Dubai situation going on. Yep, they got Dubai, SATA Pro, SATA Swap, do-it-yourself migration tool. They have Fang going on. They're working on Fang. They got the SATA Realty going on, the SATA Realty migration, SATA Realty Certec. And what else? They got more stuff. They got a lot of stuff going on, y'all. A lot of stuff. And who is allowing them to do that? That team they hired. The team they hired, that's allowing them to do that. Like I said, these other cryptos do not have that luxury. Saitama probably got about damn near 10 things going on. So when they come to talk to action ratio, Saitama is way up there on the action. Don't let nobody tell you wrong. Just get a pencil and paper and write down everything they got going on. And this does not include everything they got going on behind closed doors. Another thing I did not name, the centralized exchange. That's in motion. They're going through rebranding with that. That's in motion. That's a lot, y'all. All right, it's a lot. So get the big picture. Don't sleep on them. Hey Jay, what's up? It says have been in Saitama since last year. Invested all my SHE profits into it, but I just pray Saitama moons and not disappoint me. The thing is this, Jay. I know that people are not in position to own both. All right, but both of those projects are promising projects. You can go, in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with either one of them, with SHE or Saitama. But the thing is this. You should never over leverage. You should never FOMO in and over leverage your money or a decent project into another whole project. Now, I believe that Saitama has the potential to be one of the best projects out, but you can never over leverage. Okay? And you have to also understand that fluctuation comes with crypto. Fluctuation comes with any investment that you're in. Okay? The thing is this with Saitama. If you're in that position where you put everything into Saitama, it's going to be, look, Saitama is not going to moon into some years down the road. All right. If you are looking for, you can't be into these cryptos out here, okay, and be expecting short-term, a whole bunch of gains short-term. These are long-term investments. These are long-term investments, especially since crypto is going out of the meme era. Crypto is going out of the meme era. So now you're not going to have no choice but to get into long-term investments. All right. I told y'all before, you're going to be forced to invest the proper way. All right. But the thing is, you never over leverage and you always want to diversify. Okay. Me, myself, I have Sheeb and Saitama. I don't really like putting projects into another project or cashing out and putting into another project, but I understand if individuals are not financially able to do that. But one of the things that I see with a lot of individuals who want to, they're looking to just turn one profit into high profit. Like if you had high profit into Sheeb, you're hoping to put it into Saitama and get more high profit from that. But you have to understand when you do that, you have to be willing to take on low fluctuation. We're in low fluctuation. Fluctuation is normal. It comes with crypto. All right. In order not to stress over it, what I would do is I would invest into crypto. I just leave it. There are cryptos. I don't pay attention to my portfolio. I mean, I do, but I don't look at the pricing. All right. I add. Why? Because these are wealth catalysts. These are catalysts that are going to take care of me and my family and their families, okay, years down the road. These are wealth catalysts, so we got to treat it as such. Treat it as a wealth catalyst. If you spend too much time trying to flip and do all of this craziness, okay, you're not going to see a lot of gains. You're not going to see a lot of wealth down the road. 2 and 3 years from now, you're going to still be in the same position you're at. While everybody else who have have moved on because they have patience and because they've seen wealth returns. Now they're off investing into other cryptos. They're up there. They didn't left their 9 to 5. All right. They're up there building businesses, whatever they're doing with their wealth that they're going to get. So don't put too much stock into the now. Just add over time and just try to diversify. If you could, if it was me, I would try to get back in the Sheeb. I hold a lot of Sheeb. I hold a lot of Saitama. I hold a lot of Sheeb. I hold a lot of Doge, from my years investing or whatever like that. But I would not pull those projects into another whole project. So, just have patience. All right, just have patience. You already made the move. You can do nothing but have patience at the moment. Like I said, patience pays off in the end. It'll pay off in the end for you. You already made the move. Just try to diversify. Okay, if you're able to financially. It says I learned a very big lesson in the crypto market. The biggest condition in crypto is to survive in the market. There are many projects that are not new like SafeMoon. The thing is this right here. The thing is this, Sarah Wolf. When it comes to crypto, and when it comes to you said the line about trying to survive. Okay, when it comes to crypto, for me, I don't try to survive. I just do. All right. When you say that you're trying to survive, that means that, for a lot of individuals that are trying to survive, they're trying to make profits. They're trying to continuously make short-term profits. Okay. Me, myself, I don't try to survive. I just invest because I'm a long-term holder. Okay. I'm not trying to survive and flip a project, okay, because I need to take out some kind of returns. Okay. Me, myself, during my 8 years of crypto investing, I never had that survival mindset. When in the beginning, my first year of crypto, I had like a survival mindset because I thought I had to flip everything. But really, it's just an investing in patience mindset. Okay, that's where I seen my biggest returns. All right, it's all about patience. I just invest in hold. That's all. That's what I do. Okay, that's how I did it with all of my cryptos. All right, so when we say survive, how are you trying to survive? Because the thing is, the crypto market is not going to go down permanently. Why? Because crypto is the next new wealth catalyst for the universe, for the higher entities out there. Crypto is going to be around for a while. Okay, so I don't really have the survival mindset because I'm not, short term in it. I'm long term in it. So I just have the investor, the long term investor's mindset. Let me see what else we got. It's when are the stake tokens reflected in the price burn? It is immediate, or do the devs have to perform some kind of task? I believe that's pending of how they are going to do that. I think Russ did speak on that in the last AMA, and I think that that's still a work in progress. But for now, you are going to stake. But for now, you stake, and then you figure out what you're going to get in the next 30 to 60 days to 90 days. But yeah, I think that right there is still a process right there. It says that Saitama has remained very good into the market until now after this huge market collapse, which no one will have seen in the crypto market. Saitama is good. I believe Saitama is good overall, Sayawa. I believe they're good overall. I mean, Saitama right now, they've been having a pump. They've been holding their own in the market, whether the market is up or down. And you have to understand this also. The reason why we think that it looks down right now is because the market is up. You have to understand, Saitama was dominating when the market was kind of like at a subpar level, okay, or below. I said Saitama was dominating. So Saitama is going to stick out like a sore thumb if the market is up and Saitama is down. But you have to understand, if the market was the norm like it was when Saitama was pumping, okay, and when Saitama was where they needed to be, the 2033 would just be the norm. It would just be the norm. So technically, when you look at it, Saitama is still on the up and up. It's just the market is having a little temporary pump right now. All right. So just look at it like that. You see how I'm able to look at things a little bit different? I don't think that Saitama is down. I just think that the market is up. I think Saitama is still where they're supposed to be at, based on the trend that they had when the market was where it was at before it is now. It's just how I look at the market, is how I look at crypto. A lot of people may think that look like it's on the down. Me, myself, I think it's on the up and up, based on the trend. Saitama is good, and they're going back on another trend. They're going back on another trend again. All right, look at that. 2033 versus what it was early this morning. I was up early. When I was up early, it was like 2031. Instead of 333. So something is cooking up. They're cooking up something. It says, Ram, I disagree that Saitama has the most going on. I think Luffy is slightly below or equal to Saitama. Luffy has been around for a while. I don't think that Luffy has as much going on as Saitama. When you look at what Saitama wants to do, Saitama wants to get into a more professional space. I do not think Luffy wants to do that. All right, so I believe Saitama has way more catalysts going on than Luffy. I believe Saitama has way more security than Luffy. Saitama is more in the public eye than Luffy is. All right, when you go ask the average Joe out here, all right, when you go ask the average Joe out here who invests into crypto, all right, who invests into crypto, the average Joe, okay, who invests into crypto, and you ask them what meme projects do you invest in? Most of them are going to tell you, I invest into Sheeb. I invest into Sheeb. I invest into Doge. And most of them are going to say they have an idea of what Saitama is, and they invest in Saitama. That's just for the mainstream media. That's just the conventional investors. Why are they going to tell you that they invest into Saitama? Because Saitama has already had mainstream media exposure. They're going to say, I know about Saitama, invest in Saitama. Why? Because I've seen Saitama on my Channel 5 News. Why? Because I've seen Saitama on CNN. Why? Because I've seen Saitama on, what the hell, at Newsmax. These are mainstream media platforms. Saitama has already had exposure. Because I've seen Saitama on CNBC. Because I've seen Saitama on the MMA fight when I was watching the MMAs. Do you understand how Saitama is ahead of the game? When you talk about Luffy, a lot of individuals, okay, outside of the meme space, they have no idea who Luffy is. They just don't. Okay? They don't know who they are. Saitama has a lot going on. Saitama is decentralized. The decentralized exchange. Okay, the centralized exchange. All right, Saitama is going to more than likely be listed on a lot of these top tier exchanges. All right, Saitama is going professional. Do you understand? Saitama has a lot going on. I'm not talking about one thing that they're one thing that these cryptos are doing, because you can find a crypto, okay? You can find a crypto that you can find any crypto that's doing one thing. You can find any crypto, okay, that has one thing going on, okay? But what does they have going on overall? The overall picture, okay? The overall picture of what Saitama got going on as a whole, it cannot compare. It's just like when I was telling you about how most of these crypto projects out here only has, on average, 2 to 5 developers. 2 to 5 developers working on a project. They have 2 to 5 developers working on a project. That's the average for a crypto project. Especially for a meme project, they may have less. All right? Saitama has a 300 man and woman team. You cannot compare a 300 man and woman army to 5 individuals running a project. This is why Saitama has 10 or more things going on versus these other projects that have one thing going on, because it's going to take 2 to 5 people just to get that one thing going. All right, so it is good that Luffy has a lot of things going on. You can find a lot of cryptos that have at least something going on. I'm not saying that these cryptos and these developers do not have one thing going on. You can find any crypto. Okay, Shinobi has certain things going on that people can point out. Vault has certain things going on that people can point out. But when you look at what Saitama has going on as a whole, can you really compare 1 or 2 things to goddamn 5 to 10 things, over 10 things that Saitama has moving in circulation? It's no comparison. You can't compare that, and you cannot compare 1 or 5 people to an army of 300 people. What does Luffy have going on? Their big picture, Saitama has a big picture. Luffy has a small picture. It's not to take nothing away from them, but the developers on that Luffy team are not positioned to succeed as much as Saitama is. All right, as much as Saitama is succeeding. And some will say, well, Saitama has a 300 man and woman team. They position themselves for that. No one put a gun to their head and said, you need to do this. They woke up out of the bed and did that. They manifested that. Anyone can do it. They have to manifest it. Luffy can have more going on than what they have going on right now. Shinobi and Vault can have more going on than what they have going on right now. They're just not in a position to do that. That's what I want individuals to know. We can't point out one thing and try to compare it to 10 things. And like I said, it's not taking nothing away from any of those projects. They're doing what they can, but they're not in position to succeed on a higher level than Saitama. Maybe down the road they will. Yes, they could. But at the moment, they're not. Why? Because they don't have the manpower to do that. Okay? So, and like I said, the do-it-yourself migration tool was a perfect example. They came up with an idea, and then they were able to take that idea and throw it to that 300 man and woman team, and it was out the goddamn next week. It was out within days. Can these other projects do that? If Luffy was to sit down at a table, if those developers were to sit down at a table and say, we want to build a do-it-yourself tool like this, how long would it take them to do it? Do they have the manpower to do that? These cryptos don't have that luxury. I'm trying to get y'all to see the big picture. We can't point out one thing. Look at the big picture, y'all. You are very knowledgeable. I'm happy to accompany you in the crypto market and learn from you. Hey, the thing is this, I try to be as knowledgeable as possible, but the thing is this: I have not stopped learning. Okay, I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to learn from individuals that are smarter than me. Remember this right here, and I'm happy. I'm happy that Sarah Wolf, that you are a supporter of the channel and that you support my content. I very appreciate that. But I want us to also understand this: we should always want to continue to learn. We should never want to be the smartest people in the room. You never want to be the smartest one in the room. Okay? If you are the smartest one in the room, then you need to get some new family and friends around. You need to ditch those family and friends. All right? You want everyone in the room. You want people to be smarter than you. You never want to be the smartest one in the room. If anything, I want to be the dumbest one in the room. I want to be the dumbest one in the room, full of million and billionaires. Why? Because I got unlimited people to choose from who I want to pick their brain. Okay, you can never have too much enough knowledge. You never want to aim to be the smartest one. If you're the smartest one, then you need new family and friends. You need new friends. You stuck with the family. You stuck with the goddamn family. You just need new friends. You need a new circle. All right. If you're somewhere in life, right, that you do not want to be, and the individuals that are within your circle are not anywhere where you want to be or where you're trying to go, then you need a whole new circle. You need a whole new circle. How do you get a new circle? You have to venture out. You have to find people, right? Everybody on this live stream has something that they want to do. All right. But can you do that hanging around the people that you hang around or having the people in your circle that you have every single day? No, because they're not doing it. How can they tell you anything? They can't tell you anything. How are you going to do that? Surround yourself with individuals who are not only doing it, but have succeeded. All right. If you want to build a certain business, go look for people that have already built that business and succeeded in that business that you're trying to build, and surround yourself with them. Look, this is what I do. This is a gym right here. For whatever you're trying to do, go join a Facebook group. If you're trying to build a certain bit, like if you're trying to build like if you're trying to build like a business, right, that deals with painting cars or whatever like that, go join a Facebook group that has something to do with that. All right. If you're trying to join if you're trying to build a business where you build certain like ornaments and stuff like that, you build things or whatever like that. Okay. Go join that Facebook group. Join that Facebook group and try to meet as many people as you can that have succeeded in what you want to do. Y'all get on private chats together and y'all chat it up. Put them in your phone. Y'all get phone numbers. Put them in your phone. All right. For whatever you want to do, you should have at least whatever business you want to build. Okay. You should have at least 5 to 10 individuals' phone numbers. Meet 5 to 10 individuals who have succeeded in that. Get their phone numbers. Put them in your phone. And talk to these individuals every single day. Talk to them every single day. Take them out to lunch. Pay for their knowledge to see. Ask them how much it would be to pay for the knowledge to know what you need to know to start that business. All right. Now you got a circle of individuals who are doing what you are trying to do and who have succeeded in what you're trying to do. This is how you get your space. This is how you get your network good. Okay. Talk less to the friends. Talk less to the family and friends who are just feeding you drama all day. Talk less to them and talk more to individuals, okay, who have succeeded in what you're trying to do. And you will notice if you take action, things will start moving for you. It's your network. A lot of us are not succeeding because of our network. We have a poisonous network around us. What's your take on Cult and Vault? I think Cult and Vault is heavily pushed by they have potential, okay, as any cryptos, as most cryptos do. But Cult and Vault is pushed a lot by a lot of the same influencers. And in my opinion, I don't think they have enough exposure. All right. I think Vault needs to do a better job. Vault has already went the V2 way. I think Vault has to do more to get more exposure in order to get on the top tier exchanges. I don't think when it comes to Vault, I do not think a lot of top tier exchanges are really looking at Vault as much. Even with a lot of the even with a lot of the influencers telling you that it is, I don't believe that they are. All right. So Vault has a long way to go. Cult, I think, falls into the Cult falls deep into the meme space. It falls deep into the meme space. I think Cult has to do a lot to get up out of that space. All right. And Cult also has to get exposure. I see both of these projects being pushed a lot by on live streams and stuff like that. And yeah, I just think they have a lot to go. They have good potential, but so does a lot of other cryptos out there. And y'all, look, I don't want people to think that, I think that Saitama is the best crypto out. It's the end all be all. I only talk about Saitama a lot because Saitama is going into a different direction than the majority of the meme space. They're going into a different direction. All right, they're going into a different direction. They're doing. I already done told y'all. Look, just the security alone, just the security alone in the meme space in crypto. Just the fact that Saitama had one of the cleanest platform drops in crypto history alone puts them ahead of the game. It puts them ahead of the game. So who would you rather talk about? Who would you rather educate on, Saitama or a lot of the other cryptos in the meme space that are doing the same thing, copy and pasting or whatever like that? Yes, they have good potential. They have good potential, but at some point, these cryptos got to get out of the meme space. And like I said, I know I'm not crazy when I say this because now developers are starting to come out. Now developers are starting to come out and tell you this shit ain't working. Excuse my language. I try not to cuss, but these developers are telling you, oh my God, y'all don't know how happy I was when I seen that. The developers are telling you what I said. They're telling you that the meme space is not working for me, is not working for us, and nothing happened. We got to get out of there. What have I been telling y'all? What have I been telling y'all? Now developers are come out expressing their opinion. They know that the meme space is on a downtrend. They know that it's a Titanic ready to sink. It's the Titanic ready to sink. And people are hopping off. You're going to have majority that are going to sink, but you're having some like Vault is hopping. Vault is trying to hop off, but now you have Phantom. Now you have Phantom that's saying, yo, we won out. Phantom is saying we won out. We don't want no more of the meme space because there ain't nothing going on over here. I was so happy to hear that. So happy. Okay? And it just solidifies what I was saying. Okay? So these cryptos, y'all, like I said, they have good potential, but they have a long way to go. Multiple zero projects, 8-0 projects, 10-0 projects. We're not even going to talk about them damn 15 to 20-0 projects on on the Binance Smart Chain or BSC project. We ain't even talking about them. Okay, because we know they ain't got nothing coming. But all these other projects, okay, for individuals that are waiting around. And like I said, y'all, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. If y'all want to get sugarcoating, they got a handful of live streams and projects and YouTube spaces out there that y'all can go consume all of that. All right, but me, I'm not sugarcoating anything. All right, those multiple zero projects don't have nothing coming. If you put $100 into a, if you put $100 into a, if you put $100 into a 10-0 project, 8-0 project, nothing doing. Why? Because that's not being catered to. If you're waiting for $1 million, you will be waiting. You will be waiting while a lot of individuals are investing into these 1 and 2-0 projects. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this right here, and some of you individuals can think how you want to think about it. There are going to be a lot of individuals, right, who are investing into 2-0 projects that will make their first million. They will make their first million in the crypto space before a person invested into an 8 or 10-0 project make their first million. If they make their first million. Do you understand that? There are individuals right now that will make their first million investing into a 1 to 2 zero project than the person is waiting behind with 8 to 10 zeros that will make their first million. Those are facts. Okay? So I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gotta start doing research, getting into these more legitimate projects. Y'all have to follow these projects. Do research on projects just trying to go to V2. Phantom. I just told y'all, Phantom. Let me see if I can pull up Phantom. I just told y'all, Phantom is trying to get into the V2 space. Let me see. I'm going to pull up Phantom for y'all. Do y'all see this right here? Do y'all see this? What does this say right here? What does that say? They're telling you that the main space is not working. They're telling you that the main space is not working. Stop all buying and selling transactions immediately. Screenshots have been taken of all wallets. Any further transactions will void you getting B2 tokens. Stake tokens will be paid out, and the CEO will inform you when to collect your tokens. Stop all transactions. They're going B2. This is the trend we're about to see, y'all. This is the trend we are about to see. This is just the beginning. Multiple zero projects, 8 zero projects, 10 zero projects, not happening. You're not making a million from now. That part of crypto has passed. Okay, you should have been invested if you wanted that. I don't know what y'all was doing 3 to 4 years ago, but if y'all wanted that, or y'all wanted to make a million investing into multiple zero projects, y'all should have been in the meme space 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago, y'all should have been in the meme space. About right now, we're going out of that, and as you can see, it's just a matter of time before all of these cryptos like Phantom start jumping ship. Vault did it, Saitama did it, Phantom's on the way doing it. I'm not sure what else Phantom is going to do. I'm not sure if they're going to change their logo, but Phantom is definitely trying to follow in the footsteps of Saitama. Okay, and yeah, the CEO, the Phantom CEO. Okay, this guy right here. All right, the Phantom CEO basically said, okay, hey, he said it's not happening. The main space is not popping. We went out. All right, so I just want to give y'all something to think about. When you invest in your money into crypto, okay, you have to look at what those projects have going on. You have to look at what the CEO and the developers have going on, what they want to do in the future. Okay, if they want to do something that's going to cater to the masses out there, okay, and it makes sense, then you know, I guess, you know, take a shot. Take a shot. If it makes sense, you take a shot. All right, if you've done the proper research, but don't just be FOMOing in on all of these cryptos out here that a lot of these YouTubers or live streamers are telling you to, you know, dump all your money into. You got to invest smart now, because we're going into a different space of crypto right now. All right, and the thing is, you want to be prepared. All right, remember what I said. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You stay ready by properly educating yourself, so you will know what to put your hard-earned money into. We work every day for money, but the thing is this: we don't want to be putting it into bad projects. All right, so it looks like we are having we may have a small little sell-off, y'all, but we were like at the 3 zeros. Let me refresh it. It's going to be interesting also to see where our holders come in at, because we may be slow. All right, so yeah, I had to refresh it. So we're not having a sell-off. So we had a 3-3. Remember, y'all, I'm telling y'all like this, and like I said, Don't invest because I say stuff, but it do look like we could be headed up to a. In my opinion, I think we can hit the 3.5 range. We had a 3.3 now. I think that we can hit the 3.5 range. All right. But look, y'all, I've been on here for 2 hours. I really enjoyed y'all. Okay, I really enjoyed y'all. This is one of the long streams. This is one of the longest live streams that I think I've done in a while. All right, and I thank all of y'all for showing up. And like I said, y'all, we're going to continue to grow the channel. And for individuals that are interested in joining a membership or interested in the Patreon to learn more, to self-educate more with me, okay, the links will be in the description and in the comments, y'all. Matter of fact, it'll be in the description in the comments of this live stream, okay? So if y'all want to self-educate with me and learn more with me and have me at y'all fingertips, okay, all you got to do is just shoot a message or whatever like that. Y'all got me at the fingertips. I will send back my replies or whatever like that. All right, and like I said, if y'all are interested, everything will be in the description, okay, and in the comments. So I appreciate y'all. And remember, y'all, for the membership that just got activated, we're building a dial-like community over there. We'll get individuals to say so what we build. Okay, and yeah, y'all, let me see. I'm gonna try to pull it up for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull it up for y'all so y'all can see. Okay, which if y'all go into so I'm not gonna pull it up. So if y'all click on the join, y'all will see the membership. Okay, and y'all can read the tires and read everything y'all get with it. Okay, so yeah, y'all, I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm gonna head out now. All right, I appreciate y'all. Remember, y'all, what is the saying? Every now will be history tomorrow. You either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. You do not want to be a loser, because I want all of us to be winners. We need to win, okay? Because the losing has been going on since the beginning of time. All right, like I said, since the forefathers themselves have signed that Constitution, have written that Constitution. All right, so this is my video, and I will catch all of you lovely, beautiful investors on the up and up. Howdy.